Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob. Welcome back to my channel guys. Great to be back with another video guys. Wonderful man, it's been a few days since I've made the last one and thought there's some topics that came up that need some attention, so I thought let me get stuck in on this wonderful Sunday afternoon and make some more videos. Good stuff man. If this is the first time that you join my little channel, a warm welcome to you. I really appreciate you watching. And always nice to have new guys. Do remember to like and subscribe. The subscription is very important because then obviously you not only help my little channel grow, but also when you like, you also help my algorithm a little bit and get my videos out there. And do remember to share my stuff, guys. Appreciate that very much, man. Good. So today's video, we're going to have a look at how to add snow onto the roofs of houses and buildings and whatever, you know. Now, you can obviously take the long way around and go into Blender and export a building and create a mask for it or a snow cap for a house, you know, and put little stuff onto it and whatever, you know. That's a fairly big mission if you don't have Blender experience. So I'm going to show you an easy short way how to do that within editor and within the bounds of what the editor allows you to do. So that's actually, in my opinion, the simplest and easiest way, you know, to do it. So let's get stuck in with that. So first of all, what we want to do is just open our file, one of the in-game maps. Anyone, doesn't really matter. And we're going to have a look at some buildings. First of all, you obviously need to have a look at what type of building you've got. Have you got a flat roof? Have you got a standing roof? You know, that type of stuff. So now, to warn you, this method that I'm going to show you is not foolproof. It's just a short way around getting a mask, you know. So it's sort of like a patch job, you know. It's not going to fit your house 100%, but it will do the trick and it will look like snow when you're done. That's what you want, because snow is just now and then there. It's not always there. And that type of stuff, you know. So here we go. Let's jump in. So first, while I was talking, I could have opened the map already, you know. Oh my word. Oh, you know what? You actually don't even need to open the map. I think it will be actually easier just to open one of the mods, you know, or the placeables that's in the game, you know. So anyway, it doesn't really matter which way around. There's many ways to skin a cat, they say, you know. What? I don't really understand that saying that much, you know, because obviously who skins cats, you know? Okay, so what you want to do is find a building that sort of looks similar to the one that you currently want to add a thing for, you know. Now, this buildings, for instance, will have a difficult snow thing, because if you click on the building itself, you will see if you go into its... let me just have a look. That's the school. So open that up. Normally it's under one of the LODs. It will be winter, you see. So if you look at that, that's the winter for this building. So they are it's going to be too difficult to use this. So what you want to use is a single one. Like for instance, if you've got a pitched roof, you want to grab one of these, for instance. Let's have a look at this building. See what its winter look like. Snow. Yeah, you see, this is what you want. You want something like that if you've got a pitched roof. Now, all you're going to do is select this. I think how I'm going to do it. Let's open up. Let me think. What can we fit this onto? I'm going to go into my... I think I'm busy with the Ravenport map in the background. You know, it's been months and I haven't really spent much time on that for a long time, you know. Thank you, my honey. My honey has just brought me some nice coffee. Wonderful. So open up Ravenport and let's do a building in Ravenport, you know. But first of all, let me just create here in my map. I'm going to create a temp directory. Go new temp folder. I'm just going to create a temp thing here, because believe it or not, what we're exporting we can delete. We're not going to it's not going to matter because we're going to delete it anyway. So we want to export just the winter part. If you want the icicles is difficult, guys, because what happens with the icicles is this melted snow things. I just want to see where they are. Oh, here they are. So they are fairly difficult, or mind you, this one doesn't look too bad because it's only this one set. So they are actually nice. Now you can just duplicate them and put them anywhere. So let's export the whole winter. So we're going to go File. You select the main transform of the winter. So click on winter and then go File, Export with Files. I always say with files because if there's something that needs to go with, then it goes with. So go to your map that you want to use. I'm thinking now, should I mess up my Ravenport now with this? Let me rather, because I know the Ravenport map has got a lot of buildings that I'm busy with, adding snow to them. Because believe it or not, Giants didn't want to allow the map without snow on the roofs. And if it's 19, didn't come with snow, So I'm trying to convert the map. Oh my word, it's a big job, guys. But anyway, temp. I'm going to open temp and I'm just going to call this winter. Because we know it's the i3D as winter. It doesn't matter what you call it. You can just put any name in there. Do you want the parent? Yeah, you're going to say yes to both of these. Game relative paths? Absolutely. So what it does now is now we've exported this snow mask, or I will say snow thingamabob. So if you've got a flat roof, do not export this. It won't work on a flat roof. So find a building that's similar to yours with a flat roof. Now on this map, don't think really there's too many things with flat roofs. This one snow is going to be, obviously, if you look at this, I'm almost guarantee you it's going to be one thing again. Yeah, unfortunately it's one thing. So you want to find a building with a flat roof and just look through the maps. You will definitely find one. Maybe this one. Let's have a look at this one, snow. Spinnery. Yes, a nice flat one for you. All right, so if you've got a flat roof, guys, this one is actually very important. Because let me export this too, because it's always handy to have both of them for this sort of explanation how to do it. So export selection with files. I'm going to call it winter flat, just so I've got a different i3D for the flat one, So there you go, save. Yes, and close up. Now we've got two. One. What's nice about the flat one, I'll show you now. We don't want to save the in-game map. All right, so I'll show you now what we're going to do. Just open the map. If our i3D open up. So you can now use the flat one to do almost any type of roof, even a pitched roof. You can use the flat one, which in many cases work much better than having the pitched snow thing. So I'll show you now what I'm talking about. Now I've done a lot of work on this snow things already. It took me hours to get to where I am. Every little roof I have to put snow on it and pitch it and get going and whatever, So yeah, it's been quite a job. So for instance now, let's take now this roof. I can't remember if I've done this roof. I've done this roof already. Have I done this roof? Yes, I've done that roof. I was busy with this huge building. That's what I was last busy with, putting snow onto this huge building. Or I started on it. Yeah, I've done that one already. So I've been playing around with these. All right, so take a difficult roof. I don't want to spend too much time on this because it's going to take hours and hours to do that roof. Let's take this one for instance. Did I do this one yet? I've done that one already. You can see I've been busy, guys. I've done this one. Oh my word. Let's go here to this mission station. This is going to be a big roof. Yeah, I haven't done this one yet. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I just want to sort of get here in an angle where I can work, This tree actually makes it fairly difficult to work on that for this little part of it. Yeah, let's more work around the tree, guys. Okay, so I'm going to go file import now this time, and we're going to go winter on the normal winter one with the pitch. All right, and I'm going to cut it, Control X, and I'm going to drop it into this building that I'm working on, Control V. So drop it in there. Okay, there it is, winter. And now you can immediately see here it is. The snow is already set up and everything. But if you look at it this way, it obviously is not going to fit, you know. So I'm going to show you now how to make it fit the roof. So all we want to do is take the winter. Don't take the I'm going to remove the icicles out of winter for now, because the icicles on this, if I remember correctly, yeah, they were nice and single. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the icicles out of winter for now into the side building, just there. So it's not part of what I'm busy scaling, you know. So there it is. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to scale this to fit this roof, you know. So let's do that by just scaling it up like that. And why I'm doing the main transform, if I scale this snow, if you scale the snow part, if you scale this cube with the snow, you have to go and reset it so that the scale is 1. It always needs to be 1, otherwise the snow doesn't work. But if you scale the winter, then you don't worry, because the actual snow stays 1, you know. So it's better to scale the transform here than to scale the winter part or the snow part. Because what you need to do then, if you scaled the snow, you have to come here to edit, freeze transform, and you say only the scale, preserve the instances, because what that does, it only scales this one for you. And then you click apply, and it will make it 1 again, you know. So if you have scaled the snow, but don't scale the snow, scale this one. It's a tip there, guys. All right, so you already catch my drift. I'm sort of putting this over the house's roof, and now, but first things you'll notice is the pitch is not the same. Now, all you do now with these ones where the pitch is not the same, if you pull this now up or down, it will actually go flatter. You'll see it will go down, and if I now take it up, you'll see it almost fits the roof pitch now. It's a little bit too much, so I'm going to just take it up 1 click. There you go. And there you go. Now you can see the pitch actually sort of suits the building. And all we need to do is just carry on with that and scale it up like that. Oh, that's another tip, guys. Before you do the pitch, first do the size. Finish the size and then you do the pitch, because the moment you start stretching it, the pitch changes again, you know. So just keep that in mind. So I'm just going to give it 1 more click. Yeah, that's fairly okay. And strange enough with these snow things, they sort of have to be a little bit above the roof, not touching the roof 100%, you know, something like that. But this scale isn't right yet. I can see it's flat there and it's lifting up there. Am I even in the center of the building, you know? A good idea is to take the building. It is 0.7 on the X. So I just want to see which is this. Okay, that's the Z. I'm going to go Control Z just to bring it back. So the Z is 26.4. So I'm going to copy that and just see if... Oh yeah, no, I can't do that because this winter is now inside of the building. So the actual transform position will be off, you know. So I think I'm a little bit off center with this if I have a look at it like that. It actually doesn't look too bad if I have a look at it there. I'm not going to bother too much with that, but you can play and align it like to your heart's content. I'm just going to fiddle with it a little bit more, tiny bit up here. That's too much actually. Now it's in the air. Just going to try and get that. So I'm going to leave it like that, guys. And that's what you do if you want to add that snow that way. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Just let it hang over there. But you get my drift, guys. So I don't have to go and align everything now perfect and that type of stuff, you know. So for icicles now that we're done with that, I can drop the icicles back into winter. Now that we've done the scaling, I'm going to go here, Control B, and just drop them here. And what we do now, we align these icicles. Ooh, sometimes when you have this type of thing that happens, it's very weird. So now I want to just turn it, but because of the scaling and all of that, I've got some scaling going on here. So it should have been 1, So I think I made a mistake by scaling it. I didn't scale it. I didn't scale this icicle, so why is it not 1? So let's just, but it's, I want to say, don't know why it does that, but sometimes it does this funny things, where you try and align it or just move it around and then it doesn't. But I know it's got something to do with the scaling. Because if the scaling is 1 or as it should be, then normally it doesn't happen, But let's just freeze paint these icicle scales. So if I go edit, freeze transforms like that, and just go 0, 1 there, and just check if that helped. No, it didn't help at all, because they've already been, once you've done it, you have to undo to get rid of the thing, because once you've freeze painted, the stuff is done, so yeah, whatever. So let me just rotate it in here manually. Let's go 90 and see, is that now 90? Oh wait, I don't know what's going on with this icicles. I've just turned them and they suddenly gone like super big, I don't know what's going on here. Oh my word. But anyway, you catch my drift. So all you do now is sort of attach these icicles to the roof tip. So what I normally do is just let them hang like where you can see them, bring them out a little bit, and then back to there, for instance, and go out to where they would hang normally if they drip, So let's sort of want them to drip here under this piece of wood. And now I'm going to pull them out until it sticks out, and I'm just bring them back like that. Okay, cool bananas. So for me, the icicles are still a bit thick, so I'm going to scale them back a little bit. I think that sort of looks okay. And they're also a bit long, so let's just bring them down a little bit like that. There you go. Yeah, that's sort of fine, All right, so edit, freeze transforms, apply. They're all 1 again, close. Good. All right. So now, so you can now duplicate these and add icicles wherever you want icicles. I'm just going to leave it as is. And now just a quick example of using the flat one. The flat one is much simpler. It's just a matter of import again. Use the winter flat. And let's pitch another roof with that. So we're going to use this building, which is site building complete R. Okay. So I'm going to cut that winter. Control X. Bring it in here. Site building R complete. Sorry, Control V. That there. Control X actually. And it should be under LOD 0, I think. Control V, drop it in there. There it is. Okay, wonderful. So what you do then now is just pull it out, and same thing, just scale the whole thing. In this case, I'm just going to delete the icicles. I'm not going to bother about the icicles. You can you understand what I meant by the icicles, how to work with them. It's not a big deal if you even want icicles, So all we want to do now is just align this thing to your roof. Just going to get it to right pitch here. I normally look tilt it until it's sort of invisible here, and then try and balance the amount out. All right, so I'm close there now. And now we can bring it to there, bring it in. It's too wide. But you catch what I'm trying to do. So make it a bit bigger. So what you want to do is you want it to stick out just a little bit here. And same on that side. So let's go over so we can see the whole building. Just like that. Maybe a little bit more. This thing's very sensitive in size, Good. So there you go. And now I can just carry on like that, putting one on each side, and then a tip here where they overlap, guys, go a bit wider, a little bit wider, like that, and then bring it back, so that when you put the next one on this side, if I now duplicate this like that, you see, and swing it around. Actually, I shouldn't duplicate the winter. Let me just delete that. I should now, in this case, just duplicate the snow, because we're already the right size. Right, bring that over, swing it around. Ooh, Control Z. That's not the right end that I want to rotate. Let's try Y. What's going on here? And X. No. Okay, so 90 degrees is way too much. Oh my gosh. Control Z. 30. I can actually see what the other one was. It was 30. Alright, so snow this side 30, it's good. Bring it down. Sort of there. Strange enough, this 30 and the other side's 30 is not the same. Could it be minus 30? Let me have a look. No, couldn't be minus 30. Let's make it 40 and see. Okay, I think I'm messing around now, because this thing actually needs to tilt like this way. It is actually. Anyways, you catch my drift. Then you just align and you bring this one over a little bit, so it sort of builds into the other one, you know. So that is what you want to do with the snow. So what I'm going to do now is just I wonder why it sort of. It's because of the winter, man, guys. I've rotated the winter. Wonder if it will make a difference. I've never tested this. Let's just duplicate the whole winter and not rotate the snow, you know. So let us go now and bring this rotation is minus 13. So that one is minus 13. Let's do this one plus 13 and see. Yeah. Something of the kind. And this is what I said, you know, just bring it over a little bit so that it sort of meshes over into both of them, you know. So if I now click on the LOD, you see that they've nicely went over one another. If it's too much, just select the one, bring it out a little bit again to bring it back. And I think if I look at this one, a little bit like that. So let's have a look at the whole thing. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. All right. So that basically is how you use the single ones, guys, to give you an idea. And now all we do now, because we have now added those, we can now quickly come into the game and have a look at this map and see how it looks in winter, you know. A tip on the winters, if you want to know what makes it work, the snow itself has got a shape of, if I look at the visibility condition, it's 400 on the weather required mask. And this is winter. So if you just select winter there and click OK, it will bring it to 400. That's a weather required mask. So if the weather goes up to 400, it will mean that it will start snowing, you know. So that is basically what snow is in the game. It's a mask with conditions, and it will start applying the snow mask when the weather requirement is above 400, you know, so that's basically what happens. Great. Okay, so let's have a quick check in game and see how the snow effects pop up on that roof. And what you would like to do is you would like to test it, because sometimes your alignment is off, sometimes it's too high, sometimes it's too low, and then the snow doesn't show nicely, or it's skew or whatever, you know. And the only way to check that properly is to just come into the game and actually just run the game, you know. So I'm going to just put my tools on there so we can quickly speed up the time a little bit into winter and hopefully see some snow. It's always an issue to get snow, you know. I know the Easy Dev tools can change the weather to snow, but oh my word, I've seen that. I've struggled with that in the past. If you set the weather patterns to snow in autumn or snow in summer, you know, that type of stuff, it goes berserk, you know. So, but anyway, we'll test it now to just get an idea what's potting. But basically, that's how easy it is to add snow to your roofs. It's a lot of work. I won't say it's that easy, you know, but it is really a lot of work to get that going. So I'm going to go flight mode, and I want to just get my speed up a little bit so I can easily get to this mission station or monastery or whatever this place is. And then all we're going to do now is just push the weather forward a little bit. So I'm going to go, where is it? Here, extra time scales. So we can fast forward the time faster than the game allows us to. The game allows up to 360 times, you know, but with this you can really push the speed of the days on. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do, which I've always realized, is if you go in here into your settings when you test, you want to go into seasons. You go days per month. Don't make it just one day. Make it like 3 days or 5 days, you know, then at least you have a longer chance of snow, you know, popping up. Great. I can show you. You can, like, for instance, I'm just going to set the game speed to 3 or whatever. There is an option here in development tools. If you go into the weather, set weather, sunny, cloudy, raining, sunny, cloudy, raining. Where is it? Set. There is a place where you can tell it to snow. Weather debug, raining, random info, removal trucks. Where is it now? Weather debugging. Remove snow, set snow, add snow. Here we go. There is a thing here. I just wanted to see, what did it say there now? Quickly. It says snow height set to maximum level. Okay. And that's the thing with these masks. Now, I've noticed, you can see what happens now. I've told it to snow, and if you tell the building if you set it to snow here, how much is snow? I'm just going to see. I'm not too sure. Set snow. What set snow? What? 50.5, 10. So if I go 1, it just go 0.5. I don't know what 0.5 is. So there it is. Now you'll notice that the building roofs doesn't snow up, you know. Even the Giants buildings, these are Giants buildings, they don't get snow, but the ground do cover in snow. So that's what the problem is with using that Jippo snow tool of easy development controls. So it's the whole best way is just to forward your time until it starts snowing, you know. So we've got autumn now by the looks of it, or is that spring? I'm not too sure what that icon is there. Is it spring or is it autumn or what is it? So we're going to just forward the time until it snows. It's a bit of a waiting game because obviously the weather in the game works randomly. You know, you don't have the same weather all the time. Although it follows the seasons for sunny times and rainy times and whatever, you know, of obviously of your game's environment XML. There, we're gonna go snowing now. You see, I'm gonna just bring it down a little bit. So December, it's starting to go nice and cold, and we want nice and cold temperatures, you know, so that we can obviously get the snow going. So it for a brief second they started snowing and then it went away again. So I'm just going to forward it until we see. There we go. So what we want to do now is forward until there you go. So now I'm going to bring it slowly so we can have, and you need this falling snow to build up to above 400, whatever the 400 is. I'm not too sure what the 400 is, but it is some type of a requirement. It's a weather mask hex, which is 400. So I'm not too sure what that actually means, you know, but I know for a fact it needs to snow like this. The snow needs to fall for a while until there's enough snow built up so that it can start displaying your roofs, you know, the snow on the roofs. So that is basically the thing. You can't, I don't know of a way to get it to display the snow easier, you know. So yeah, we'll just let it snow a bit and see what's going on. Gonna let it fall some more, and you can see the grasses and everything is now starting to catch some snow. They're starting to go this color. That's a good sign. So all the grasses and things are starting to change color, but now the weather is changing again back to sunny, you know. So it's that seesaw, you know. It's seesawing. So now it's not going to snow again. So let's forward again until we can get some snow on the roofs. But that basically, guys, is fiddle around. I would love to show you how it actually snows on the roofs, but it needs to have that special amount of snow to snow a lot so that it can build up on the roofs. Otherwise, if the requirement is not met, it will not show up on the roof, you know. There we go. So we're going to go back to it's starting to snow. Wonderful. Going to leave it at 360. It's at 1 o'clock in the morning, so hopefully it will snow long enough and stay cold enough to have the snow on the roof. So let's have a look. No, it wasn't long enough. Oh my word. Sunny day again. Here comes a bit more rainy weather. More sunny. No snow on the horizon. December 5. I think it's the last day of December. Yeah, there's January the 1st. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. There's snow coming. This might be good. There we go. So let's see how long this lasts. Hopefully it still looks like it's a bit overcast, but yeah, I hope it's enough to sort of get the snow on the roof. That will be wonderful. Sunny again after this. I don't think it's going to make it. I don't think it's going to snow enough to actually do the trick. It's very dark. Oh wait. It is still snowing. Nothing on the roofs yet. If I can quickly have a browse. Doesn't look like it. Let me just forward it more. Faster. No. You can see not even the ground started to go white. Come on, guys. Come on. Give us some snow. Maybe this year doesn't want to show snow. There it's coming again. Now, it's always good when there's cloudy weather and then it's starting to snow, you know. Because in those cases, then the temperature needs to go down. And it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so we might have a chance here. We might have a chance here. It's the 3rd day of the season, so, and there's 5 days in the season, so we might have enough coldness in the winter. But sometimes it can snow even in spring, you know. I've seen it many times snow in spring, so it might be a good thing. Yeah, it was close. Have a look at the buildings. They all started, the trees, everything started to go white, and the rocks and everything. Oh, there's some roofs with snow on it. If I have a look. These guys did get some. Why did my buildings not get some? Just want to check my other buildings. I've done a lot of them here in the town. If I have a look at these, I don't have snow on them, so it just wasn't enough yet. A lot of the buildings got that building. Yeah, it was a lot of work doing that building, believe me. So most of them doesn't, but a lot does. So yeah, it just wasn't enough, guys. So let's forward a little bit more, and hopefully, yeah, it just wasn't enough. Wasn't a good enough snowstorm. We need some more snow, please. I think this one is going to do it. There you go. 1 o'clock at night again. Hopefully this will be enough. Yes, man. You can see that roof now has got snow on it. Have a look at that. You see, this is what we wanted. It's not filled up yet, but you can see it's got the snow on the roof now, which is nice. It's a tiny amount. I didn't spread it out all the way, but you can see I did not a too bad job aligning. I could lift it up a little bit more, because here on this side you can see it is too low, you know, so I can lift that whole mask a little bit up so that it sticks out a bit more. But that, guys, and this one on this side did not even work. I don't see this one here. Maybe it's just not enough yet for this one to start snowing. I don't know. Why does this one not work? I think it's maybe have to do with that double snow thing there. I think what you need to do is have only one snow in that winter, because I have 2 winters in there. You should only have the one winter, and put all the snows in the one winter, you know, just duplicate the other snow, or just add the snow to that winter. Not too sure why it does that, but anyway, this is basically the simple and easy way to get your snow mask. You can see it's getting nice and thick, or it is still building up, you know, getting more and more and more. If you look at these buildings, I'm all sort of done with most of them, and this one's I've done a lot. It's how the snow builds up, you know. Oh, you see that one is also a bit low, so this is where I left off, you know. I'm still busy with these ones, but anyway, guys, that basically is how you can easily add snow to your house's roof in the editor without going into Blender and going through all the trouble, you know. Play around with that a little bit, and you'll be totally happy with the end result. If you can just get the height and everything right, you get the feeling for the height. I haven't worked on this map for a few months, you know, because of other stuff that I was busy with. My new map, Mars, you know, I had to do that, and I'm busy with Mars update at the moment. So once I'm done with those 2, I will put some time aside again to carry on with this map, to get it for us into FS22 on console. Great. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope it's been helpful and insightful. Have a wonderful, awesome day, man. Take care, man. Remember to like and subscribe, and a huge thank you to my Patreons. You guys are awesome. Take care, guys. Catch you on the next one. Cheers.